Hello, welcome to my video. Start right now.
Okay, hello, good morning.
Hi.
How are you?
Uh,
How are you today?
so I'm great. I just woke up.
Okay, I would like to introduce myself. My name
Mhm.
is Putri Nur Azizah. You can call me Putri. I'm
Really? Okay.
I'm from Semarang, Central Java, Indonesia, and I'm student of English Literature, Sultan Agung Islamic University Semarang. And my goal here is to get to know more about culture in Britain through today's interview. And then, how about you, Miss? Maybe you can introduce yourself.
So hi, morning. So my name is you can call me Xie XIE. So I'm from mainland China, and right now I'm studying in UK in the University of Bristol for my master degree. And in BA in China, I learned the major literature study in English, and here I learned quite the same comparative literature cultures. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've lived here like in nearly a year, almost a year. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, if my know whether you are now working or still studying at university.
Yeah, so I'm currently a full-time master student in university. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Uh, Next about topic. As far as I know, Britain is a royal state. I know little bit about its history and the area, including Scotland, Wales, and
Hmm.
Ireland. It is right. And
Yeah. Yeah.
and then, please, can you explain the history of the Britain Empire that you know?
So, because I'm not a local people, so I don't know much about the UK history, but I guess the most part I learned is from, I guess it's in middle school, because you have to learn the world history. So there are two things that I remember. The first is that the constitutional monarchy is that um, the king still has his position, the royal family still are the royal family, but however, they don't have the power anymore. So like the powers that deprived from the royal people and was controlled by like people again. And as you mentioned about the Wales, the Scotland, Ireland, this kind of how one nation was, it's not appropriate to say separated, but they did have different history, different culture, and people. They even have their languages. Like Welsh people have speak like the Gala. I don't know how to pronounce it, and it is very interesting to. I heard a rumor, and it is a rumor, say that the people in Ireland they decide to like have a public vote for the next year, and they want to build their own nation, I would say. So it's quite interesting to say how one nation, like UK is not very big, right? They have like very complex and very, I would say, beautiful history and very complex culture. Yeah.
Okay. I know about the current king is Carlos III. Is that
Yes.
right? Okay. How long the reign of the king in a one period? Do you know?
You mean the Charles or the former Elizabeth the second?
Oh yeah. Uh, about how many famous people Britain history can you name?
Um, Cause my BA is in the literary field, so I would say I know more famous writers here in UK. I would say like Shakespeare, of course, Shakespeare, and we have James Joyce, we have Jonathan Swift and John Locke. And for the political people, I would say I know more about like in the recent period, like around the World War II period, because we are more familiar with that part. Like Charles III, like Elizabeth II, like Diana, his wife. Okay, and also Churchill, the former prime minister, and um, Thatcher, the first female prime minister, and we know like I would say the current prime minister Sunak.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And your opinion, during the current reign of King Carl III, what change had a major
Mhm.
impact on Britain society?
Yeah, because I remember the first day I arrived in UK is the time that the Elizabeth II, like her funeral was held in London. So basically, the whole year I was under the rule of Charles III. And however, I found that the economy may be the major problem here, so in social life, because you know the is getting higher and the people are losing their job, and the teachers, the social workers, the doctors, the train workers, they're like having this kind of a boycott. They want to raise their salary because the price for the items are just so high, and the people are just, I mean, the economy is just so bad, they're going down, and people, they want Sunak to do something. However, I
Oh,
will say he didn't. And I think maybe that was also because of the influence of COVID, you know, though
yeah.
the COVID is like the shutdown is finished. However, they're still like influencing the world economy, and also because they're having this kind of a war between Russia and Ukraine. So I would say the economy is keeping falling down.
Yeah. So thank you for the explanation so that I get new knowledge about British history. Uh, and then about culture and art. Do you like it?
Yeah, I mean, as people who are like, we are the Z generation, right? We're live after the 2000, so we kind of lives more. So I think here is kind of my style.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Can you explain of the individual culture life of Britain society?
Yeah, because I'm from China, is an Asian country, and in Asian, people tend to be more conservative. So people around you, they care about your personal life. So it's a good thing, but it is also like a not so good thing. They will like be so curious about you, what you wear, why you speak like that. But here, I mean, I'm here living alone, so yes, I have friends here, but people on street, the strangers, they will not like judge you. They will like tell you that you wear too less, like you're too fat, you're too thin, you're too ugly. They kind of embrace everything. I mean, maybe that's the diversity. So it's like you will focus on you more, and they will focus on their lives more. It's quite individualism, yeah, I would say.
Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
then and about art. What art do you like? Of music, poetry, painting, or sculpture?
Um, I'm not a very art fan, but I do found that the um grab what's that um the painting on the wall, like the graffiti in Bristol, is very famous. And at first I thought that was quite of like a street culture. So usually I will associate the street culture with something like the teenagers, the teenagers, the bad guys, yeah, and they smoke, they do drugs. However, I found that that's quite different here, because the street culture is also can present like something like freedom, like you mentioned before, the individual life, like your personal choice, like future and hope. So I found that was quite different, quite interesting.
Okay, so interesting. And and then about education. What are the stage of education that must be passed by children in Britain?
So basically the compulsory part, for the compulsory part, they got like 11 years, 5 to 8, I think it's around 16. Same, I think the same as we have in China. So there are 5 stages, like the earlier, like the kindergarten part, and we have the primary, we have secondary, and we have I think it's called FE, further education, and then we have this kind of a higher, we have college, university. It's like the 5 stages.
Yeah. And then how long is compulsory education for children in Britain?
11 years in total. However, I do found that there is a very unique institution in UK that I learned from my teacher. It's called the grammar school. So it's like it is only, I would say it's not students here, they usually are academically well performed. And you know, there are 2 paths for students. One is for you go to learn skills and to have a job and cope with the society. And another is that you go to university to do academics. And the grammar school, I think, is designed for the students who are like have better grades. They want to continue their academic journey.
Okay, Britain has many of the best university in the world. And then, what is the education curriculum in Britain? Do you know?
Sorry, can you repeat again?
What is the education curriculum in Britain? Curriculum in education in the Britain.
Curriculum, you mean the semester?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think we have 2 or 3. No, 3. I don't know, because I'm having my MA, so it's different. I guess it may be different from the BA, from the bachelor, or from other period. But for my master, we have like three semesters, 1 year. So the first semester is from September to Christmas. So it's like 3 months. And the second is from January to, no, I think it's from February. So it's like 4 months. And we have the third one is from May to August. Yeah. So however, they though they have 3 semesters, they do have like different courses, because for MA in the third semester we don't have classes, so it's basically that you have your own free time to write your dissertation.
Okay, and what about the education system in Britain?
For the compulsory part, I don't know much because I don't have my compulsory here. But for the higher education, I would say it gives students much freedom. So you don't have how to say that? You have your own interest, that they encourage you to explore your own interest. You don't have to follow step by step. And they are very welcome you to count up your own interest, that they very encourage you to ask more, but not to memorize more. That's one big like differences.
Okay. Is there anything more you want to expand to me about education in Britain?
There's one thing that I found very interesting here, is that it's very different from what I have in my bachelor, though we have the same major. I think because of the history of colonization, so people here, they do emphasize this concept in every aspect of their life, including in academics. So they encourage you to rethink the history. That's one thing that was very different. Because I guess in other majors or in other universities, they don't emphasize the link between the literature and the history and the society that much. However, here they do emphasize a lot about how one book can be useful or be linked into culture, studies and other society, sociology, something like that.
Oh yeah, so very interesting.
Sorry,
Okay,
the internet is not.
and then thank you so much for your information about Britain Miss. And thank you so much for agreeing to be my interview partner.
Thank you. It's fine.
Okay. And when I ask for documentation first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and see you for next time. And I hope
Okay.
you day for always happy.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Have a good day too. Wait.
Right. Coba klik.
See you later. Thank you for watching.